In the early 1980s, U.S. Customs followed two pickup trucks which they believed were involved in illegal drug activity. The pickup trucks drove to a remote private airstrip. The customs officers watched as two small airplanes landed and took off again. The officers approached the trucks and could smell marijuana and could see packages wrapped in dark green plastic and sealed with tape. After making arrests, the officers took the trucks to Drug Enforcement Agency headquarters, and the packages were placed in a DEA warehouse. 3 days later, without a warrant, the officers opened some of the packages and took samples for testing. This week, our topic is the United States versus Johns, a 1985 U.S. Supreme Court case involving search and seizure. I'm Steve Serbalik, and I'm a panel attorney with AsCops in Arizona. Before trial, the defendants moved to suppress the marijuana on the grounds that since the officers waited 3 days to open the packages, the warrantless exception that had applied at the crime scene was no longer valid. The district court agreed, and the Court of Appeals affirmed. However, the U.S. Supreme Court had a different perspective. They acknowledged that under U.S. versus Ross, the court held that if police officers have probable cause to search a lawfully stopped vehicle, they may conduct a warrantless search of any containers found inside that may conceal what the officers have probable cause for. In other words, the officers had the ability to search the trucks and open the containers on the scene, no question about it. In our case here, the Supreme Court held that since the officers had probable cause to search the truck and the packages, whether the officers opened the packages several days later or right away didn't matter. There was no decision that required that the warrantless search of a vehicle or containers lawfully seized inside occur immediately or soon thereafter. This case is interesting and important for officers roadside to understand. If you have probable cause to search a vehicle, but you're in a dangerous area, like the side of a busy road or near a gathering crowd, case law does not require that you must search that vehicle immediately. It's sometimes better to stay safe. Tow the vehicle to a secure yard, then search it. Like any other time I address search and seizure, I'll close with some thoughts. A good officer should understand the tools that allow them to be effective at their job, and you should use those tools to remain proactive and impactful. But it's always a good idea to get a warrant if you have the time and resources. Search warrants often hold up a lot better in a courtroom, and you'll almost always be glad you got one. And always follow your agency's policies. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section down below. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. It really helps the channel grow. Be on the lookout for new videos. They come out every Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Arizona time. I'm Steve Serbalik. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.